Hello everybody, this is NapaFan34, and this is the 9th race in season number 1 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. We are here at the Dover International Speedway for the FedEx 400, a 60-lap race here today around the mile-long track in Dover, Delaware. On the pole is the Daytona 500 winner of Jesse Turner. Alongside him is Jacob Reed. Hopefully he won't blow an engine this time like he did last time at Charlotte when he started on the pole. You got Gabriel Marcio, Adam Pinchon, Alan Cavagnaro, Riley White, Geoffrey Toussaint, Stuart Gratton, Cameron Garlington, Matt Dallio, Garrett Zenor, Roger Carruth, Aaron Walpole, Cody Hagan, Christian Masters, Zachary Fitzwater, Eric Powers, Biff Crafton, L.J. Mills, Diego Stevenson, Trey Bartow, J.J. Wording, Mason Powers, Austin Spencer, Aaron Lukes, Justin Roberts, Regan Whitlock, Caleb Hoffman, Jonathan Skibnicki, Cameron Gaidu, Warren Henniger, and Blaine Keys. The full field starting here today at Dover. And let's go ahead and get this race started. The pace car pulled out by a lot there. So 32 cars in the field. Make sure that nobody steps out or anything. Looks like everyone will start the race. So that's good. The pace car is pulled off, and they're coming to the start-finish line down the front stretch. And here we go. The green flag is out here at Dover for the FedEx 400 in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. Reed trying to get a jump on Turner on the outside lane, but he isn't going to be able to do it, and Jesse Turner is going to take full possession of the lead coming out of turn number 2. Here comes Adam Pinchon in the number 6. Reed up high. Reed now trying to go down low as he cuts underneath the 43 and in front of the number 6 of Adam Pinchon. Jesse Turner, though, is the leader in the number 43. He won the Daytona 500 earlier this season, and right now is on road to getting his second career win. Still working on getting this never mind, I completely lost it there. Whoa. Carruth hit the wall a little bit there. Our last winner of the Coca-Cola 600. And here comes Jacob Reed for the lead underneath of the 43. So, I kind of don't know what to talk about in this race except for the race itself. But anyway, yeah. Okay, I should stop boring you guys. Here comes Pinchon for a second underneath of the 43 and Riley White in the 1. Now Riley White led a lot of laps yesterday, I should say, in the Coca-Cola 600. I did a pretty fairly good job over there. See, I do know that Gady was one of those guys that was doing really good in that race, and Trey Bartow was another one. There's Gady in the field, back in the field right there. Aaron Walpole's up high. We'll check and see if he doesn't make sure he doesn't hit the wall or anything, and he's okay. But Trey Bartow, I do want to apologize again for calling him, saying he was going to win the race when he didn't. I just jumped the gun a little bit, and I am very sorry for that missed call. That is kind of an embarrassing thing to do, but, you know, I don't have any control over what happens, so it's not all my fault, but I do feel bad for Bartow after that. This is the kind of track you want the inside lane, and I'm assuming that Turner got the lead back from passing him on the inside lane. Jesse Turner now the leader once again. Jacob Reed, Adam Pinchon, Riley White, and in Cameron Garlington in the number 10. Comes Pinchon for second place underneath of Reed. Pinchon has not been having that good of a season so far. I'm not even sure if he has 100 points yet. Most drivers do have 100 points. Neither does Jacob Reed. I don't think he has 100 points either. But he's really deep in the points. But the good thing about the Chick-fil-A Cup Series is if you get a win, you are in the chase no matter what. And that's definitely something that a lot of guys want to do, and that is to win sometime throughout the season. Gabriel Marcio, he's been generally quiet all season long, but he's been very solid, I do believe, this season in that number 78. I'm not sure if he has led anything yet, but he's definitely been doing pretty good this season. And I think, no, we're not going to see pit stops. Almost looked like Jesse Turner was going to come in for pit stops there, but he didn't. Jacob Reed's up to second. Adam Pinchon, Riley White, Gabriel Marcio, the top five. Now, this is one of those tracks where passing does not happen that often. So once you get out front, you're going to stay there for quite a while. And the pit stops are where a lot of the passing is going to take place later on in this race. Zachary Fitzwater trying to get a position underneath of Alan Cavagnaro. Cavagnaro is the last car in the top 10. Joffrey Toussaint, Stuart Gratton, it's good to see him get a good run here today. Garrett Senor, Cameron Garlington. And then I've already listed the rest of the guys there. Now here are a couple of winners. Aaron Lukes was kind of on a good roll coming into this race. He's now battling for the last place spot. And then in front of him you got Austin Spencer, who I think might have some damage. Yeah, he's got some damage on his right side there to that number 22. Jonathan Skivnicki hasn't really been a factor for any races this season, unfortunately. Oh, Spencer in the wall hard. And he's got a lot of damage to that right side now. Now he's trying to get underneath of the 5 to gain another position. And that is at the end of the field. We'll see here. When these cars go high like the Christian Master did there, most of the time they're going to hit the wall. And we haven't had any cautions yet in this race. But you can definitely end up with one if you're not careful. Jesse Turner is riding a very low line in turns 3 and 4. That is a very interesting line to be racing here at Dover. That is kind of tight for a turn here at Dover. And he kind of runs this middle lane in turns 1 and 2. Jesse Turner, the leader, trying to get his second career win in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. And grab 2 bonus points. We got a caution out on the racetrack. Jonathan Skivnicki is in the pits, and I do believe that that is why the caution is out. We'll see how this happened. Oh, he blew an engine. Fortunately, you see Skivnicki here. He's running and then just blows something through the corner and can't get to the pit road because he passed it. He just passed the pit road right when it happened, and since he was stopped on the racetrack and the leaders were coming, caution had to come out. But I just noticed something here. Right when they were down the backstretch, look at the 47 right here. Something happens to him. I saw him go down. He ends up getting clipped by Regan Whitlock, and they almost went into the wall hard. That could have been a lot bigger than what it actually was. And then you see Skivnicki back in there blowing an engine, and a tough break for him. I can't seem to find any luck in this series, unfortunately, and he is right now in last place in that number 31. Anyway, the leader in the race, as we are under the first caution, is Jesse Turner in the number 43. Then it's Jacob Reed, Adam Pinchon, Riley White, and Gabriel Marcio, the top 5. And they should be coming in to do the pit stops right here. Actually, right here. pace car is an idiot. Yeah, well, we'll see how the race off of the pit road is won. Not actually sure if that's the end of the pit road or what. I always have a runny nose. Apologize for that. I always have a runny nose because I'm too lazy to take any allergy medicine. It actually may not be. Yeah, we'll just follow the TV cam for Jesse Turner because he's right there at the end of the pit road, so we can see the finish line, so we can tell who will win the pit road off of here. And it is going to be Turner that wins the race off pit road. And just one change of position in the top 5. Riley White and Gabriel Marcio switch positions. Let's get to the restart here in the FedEx 400 here at Dover International Speedway. The only driver that I do believe is out is Jonathan Skivnicki. Let's see, we have 31 cars on the racetrack. Here we go. Pace car is pulled off. We're going to get ready for the restart here at Dover with Jesse Turner, Jacob Reed, Adam Pinchon, Gabriel Marcio, and Riley White, the top 5. Here we go. Now, this is an opportunity for some of these guys up front to possibly take the lead from the 43. 43 is coming in the pit. There's a problem on Jesse Turner's car. It's not the first time we've seen the leader come into pit for some reason. We'll check in on him here. But there's something going on in that 43 team. A tough break for Jesse Turner. He's the leader and then he has to come in the pit. And it could possibly be like a penalty or something from that round of pit stops. And he's coming in, and that probably was a penalty on Jesse Turner. Now he's going to be a lap down because of that. Now the lead has moved over to Jacob Reed in the number 19. Joe Gibbs Racing has been generally slow this season to start off. But right now they have a driver out front, and that's Jacob Reed in the number 19 after Jesse Turner has to come in for a penalty. At least that's what I assume it is. Here comes Adam Pinchon in the number 6 trying to get underneath in the 19. Not going to quite do it yet. Here comes Gabriel Marcio. Now he's moving up pretty good. Slowly but surely in that number 78. I would expect we would have one more round of pit stops in this race. And Jesse Turner is a lap down. Jesse Turner would definitely like to see a caution so he can get back on the lead lap. Or close to it, at least. Jacob Reed, the leader now. After the 43 had to come in for a penalty. And he leads lap number 27. With Adam Pinchon, Gabriel Marcio, Stuart Gratton, and Garrett Zenor, the top 5. White has fallen back a couple positions on this restart. I do believe we have a caution. We have a caution for Christian Master in the 14. Another Chevy driver having an issue in this race. It's the same problem that Skivnicki had, I do believe, or a similar problem. No crash damage, but just a problem on the car and cannot get back to the pit road in time. A tough break for Christian Master. That's the second problem that we've had in this race. And right there, when he completely stops on the track, that's when the caution is going to come out. And that's a good break for Jesse Turner in the number 43, who was the leader on that previous restart, but had to come in because of a penalty. And the leader, to make sure that these guys get away with it pretty good. Oh boy, Eric Powers. He was loose coming off that corner because of a little bump there by Cavagnaro. And we're not quite halfway through this race, but going to probably come in for pit stops here. This isn't the kind of track you stay out to gain track position. See, Jesse Turner is actually, whoa, what did I just do? That's how many frames per second I'm getting. Anyway, let's go ahead and see here. Pit lane 1 might be a good camera. We'll see here. Let's see how the 43 of Jesse Turner did. Now he's going to get off the pit road first, which means that he's going to be on the lead lap, I do believe. He was a lap down when he came in, but he's going to be ahead of these leaders, so I do believe he's going to get back on the lead lap. Man, controls are not my friend today. Jacob Reed is going to win the race off, and it's actually going to be the same top 5. Sidnor and Toussaint switch positions. Here are the rest of the results. Rest of the guys coming through pit road. There might be, Hoffman was actually one of those guys in the back. Blaine Keys has a little bit of damage, I think, on the front of his car. Christian Masters is going to be able to get his problem fixed, and he's going to be able to come back out. Now, Jesse Turner is on the tail end of the lead lap now, I do believe. So he's hoping for another quick caution so he can get to the back of the field and not have to worry about being lapped right away by Jacob Reed. We'll see how that plays out for him. As we're going to go to the restart. We are now halfway through this race with Jacob Reed out front. Here we go. Actually, I do believe that Jesse Turner actually may be one lap down, because he's going to start on the inside lane for this restart. And you have Christian Master right behind him on that inside lane. He's also a lap down after bringing out the second caution of the day. They're the running order right now. And Jacob Reed is going to bring him down for the second restart of the day. Here we go. It is going to be 27 laps to go. Excuse me, 28 laps to go in this race. And if those lap cars can run just as fast as the leaders, look for these guys on the inside lane to gain positions. These lap cars are going to have a lot to do with this race, I do believe. Pinchon trying to close in on Jacob Reed on the outside. Jacob Reed's going to be able to... Hold on, I think we might have had something. Actually, no, I don't believe we did, so we're good. Jacob Reed's going to be able to pull away from Pinchon. And he's got a pretty big lead right now. So he's out front. Gabriel Marcio is going to get second place, trying to get by Jesse Turner in the number 43. He's actually not going to be able to do it, and Turner's going to pull right in front of him. Here comes Geoffrey Toussaint in the 48, looking underneath for the 78. Adam Pinchon is losing a lot of position, stuck on the high lane. He's actually really high this time. Jacob Reed out by a really large margin. He's got 2 lap cars in between him and the second place driver of Gabriel Marcio. And there might be a problem with Stuart Gratton. He is slow in that 34. We saw Geoffrey Toussaint and Adam Pinchon drive right by him. Not exactly sure if he does have a problem or what, but he is racing back up the speed with the rest of the guys, so I don't think he has a major problem. But Jacob Reed, he doesn't have a problem at all. He's out ahead by a lot with the 2 lap cars in between him and the second place driver, Gabriel Marcio, and that is really good for Jacob Reed. He does not want to see a caution because I do believe that we can go to the end of this race without making another pit stop. I think it is possible. So as the 2 lap cars are battling, here comes the 48 of Geoffrey Toussaint. He's actually going to get by a lapped car and the second place car of Gabriel Marcio. Actually, he might not get past the lapped car of Jesse Turner. We'll see. The outside lane gets a good run coming off of turn number 4. 48 really wants to get by the 43, and he is going to be able to do it. Here comes Adam Pinchon for 3rd. Stuart Gratton gaining some positions back. He's looking for 4th underneath of the 78, and he may actually go 3 wide. And he will go 3 wide for 3rd. Gabriel Marcio holds on to 3rd. Here comes Cameron Garlington in the 10 as Adam Pinchon is stuck on the high lane once again. Jacob Reed out front by a large margin. The next guy is Geoffrey Toussaint in the number 48. He's in 2nd place. So we got Gabriel Marcio, Stuart Gratton, and Adam Pinchon in the top 5. Now, I do believe that we are clean, or good to go on the pit stop. I don't believe we're going to have to go in once again. So if that's the case, and this thing goes green the whole way through, Jacob Reed has this one pretty solidly in place. I remember the last time I called someone to win the race when they were solidly in place. They finished 3rd. So I'm not going to say he's not going to win for sure, but he's got a really good chance of getting the win here today. Toussaint in the 48, trying to close in on the 14, who is a lap down. Gabriel Marcio has finally gotten by Jesse Turner, so he can now set his sights on 2nd place. Stuart Gratton is the first lead lap car behind Jesse Turner. He's in 4th with Pinchon, and a battle between Riley White and Cameron Garlington for 6th, I do believe. Here comes Trey Bartow in the 4. Oh, Sinor hit the wall a lot there in the number 16. He's got a good amount of right side damage to his car. Jacob Reed doing a good job. He's racing pretty solid lap times as well. Christian Masters racing around the same times as the rest of the leaders, so he's not really going to slow down anybody. And maybe hard for these guys here to get past them. Gabriel Marcio was closing in on the 48 of Geoffrey Toussaint. Not much happening up front with Jacob Reed dominating right now. Got a big group of cars back here, and then big group of cars over here. Jesse Turner is finally getting passed by quite a few guys. He's now stuck on the outside lane. Christian Masters still hanging on, but I do believe that the 48 is closing in on him. And Stuart Gratton having a nice day in 4th place. Adam Pinchon, Cameron Garlington. Then it's Riley White and Trey Bartow side by side for 7th. A good day for Jacob Reed in the number 19. After blowing an engine while he started on the pole for the Coca-Cola 600, didn't even get to start the race. He is now leading here at Dover with with a very good cushion between him and second-place driver Geoffrey Toussaint. And at the way it is going, it will be Jacob Reed in victory lane today. But I'm not sure if we'll be able to go the whole way without making another round of pit stops. It is possible that we could have another set of those. But I do believe we're good to go on those. And I do believe that Jacob Reed, all he needs to do is just race the next few laps clean, and he will win the FedEx 400. Of course, the lap times are slowing down considerably now. The lap times are about a second off of the fastest laps we've raced here today, so the tires are wearing out. I'm not sure if we're going to make pit stops or what. Here comes Jesse Turner in. I think we're going to have another set of pit stops. If Jesse Turner is in, that means that we'll probably have to go in for pit stops. And this is kind of near the end of the race, too. So if we can end up getting a guy that can stay out the whole way, kind of deep in the pack, that would be kind of interesting. Jacob Reed is coming in to make his pit stop. That's going to allow the lead to go to Gabriel Mauricio in the 78 as he makes a pass on the 48 for the lead. Now this is towards the end of the race, so there are going to be guys here, I think, that could stay out the whole way. See the rest of the guys coming in. Jacob Reed hasn't even gotten to his pit stall yet. That's how long the pit road is. And here come the rest of the guys in. There's one more out there. Somebody is staying out. I do believe that's Caleb Hoffman. So Hoffman didn't officially lead that lap. Stuart Gratton also stayed out in the 34. We'll see how these guys do, as we're closing in towards the end of this race really, really fast. Here are the guys coming out. Can Gabriel Mauricio get past the 19? It is possible, and I don't think it's going to happen. Jacob Reed stays in the lead after the pit stops. Gabriel Mauricio is now in second place. Christian Masters actually staying out. Caution is out. The caution is out. Jacob Reed. Oh boy. Oh boy. He's not the leader. The leader at the caution was Stuart Gratton in the 34. Oh my goodness. If Gratton, Henniger is the result of the caution. If Gratton is the leader here, and he is, Stuart Gratton is most likely going to win this race. Wow, the caution came out at the perfect time for Stuart Gratton. See, where's Warren Henniger? He's the result. He is why we are under caution. We'll see. We'll just go to him. So the caution is officially out, and Warren Henniger is obviously out of the race. Tough break for him. He's been crashing a lot. He's got a lot of damage. Oh, this may have happened in front of him. Let's see here. Oh, Stevenson put him out on the racetrack. And if Warren Henniger is kind of mad at Joe Gibbs Racing for what happened last time with Alan Cavagnaro, he just got his revenge. But he also pays the price as well. Now let's see how Stuart Gratton got out front, because I'm not sure how he's actually the leader here. He did a good, I think he may have taken some strategy and took maybe just 2 tires on his pit stop. Let's see here. This is, actually he took fuel only. Jack isn't going up on his car. He took fuel only, went right out, and he actually got ahead. Now let's see here. Would Jacob Reed have passed him? No, he wouldn't. So Stuart Gratton did a really good job on his pit stop. He went with strategy and only took fuel. Now there's Jacob Reed back in there. You can see him, but the caution is already out. And Stuart Gratton is the leader. At the line. And quite a few guys are lapped down. Now, this is kind of a mess here, but we'll figure this out. And I do believe that Stuart Gratton is going to win this race under caution. So he took some strategy, and looks like he is going to win the race. How about that? Jacob Reed is going to finish in second place, but Stuart Gratton in the 34 took fuel only on his pit stop, got out in front of the 19 right when the caution came out, and he is going to win the FedEx 400. He did not lead one green flag lap at all, but he is going to win the race. Actually, he may have led a green flag lap, but not out on the track. He probably... Yeah, actually he did. I'm wrong about that, but either way, Stuart Gratton in the number 34 is going to make the chase for the Chick-fil-A Cup with this win here today at Dover. And another race was kind of stolen here from a guy who really wasn't a factor all day. But it's going to be Stuart Gratton who wins the FedEx 400 here at Dover. And he will be in the chase for the Chick-fil-A Cup. Congratulations to him on that win. Jacob Reed is probably not that happy about what happened there, because he is now still winless for this season. Stuart Gratton, the winner, and I don't know what in the world they're doing. Okay, whatever. This is official, so Stuart Gratton, the winner. Only 14 cars finished on the lead lap because the caution came out during pit stops, and that is why Stuart Gratton got out front to take the lead and take the win here at the FedEx 400. Have the rest of the results right there. Got Jacob Reed, Gabriel Marcio, and Joffrey Toussaint, and Eric Powers, the top 5 in this race. We'll take a look at the rest of the results. Henniger and Skivnicki, the last 2 drivers. Henniger not having a good season at all. Trying to look back to bounce back. Trying to bounce back next week at Pocono. That should be a pretty entertaining race on the Tricky Triangle. But anyway, congratulations to Stuart Gratton for winning this race here. And that is it for me. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later. And here are the points for the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.